y'all?
What's good with it?
It's your girl Jasmine.
And your boy Matt.
And we are the
Millennial
Tempo.
Yeah.
What up, though?
Man, we in here for another COVID-free Tuesday. You know?
Yeah, we hope.
Yeah, it is.
We hope.
You feel what I'm
because
saying?
you still out here in these streets.
I'm out here grinding. Ain't nothing changed, man.
You out here working for these silly people that's in charge that just could care less about the importance of social distancing.
That ain't the case. So, I work in the healthcare field, and not only that, I'm in the military. So, it's kind of
bingo.
It's a double whammy. No.
Military.
No. I ain't gonna let you do us like that.
It's the same military that had an entire ship where 150 people test positive for the coronavirus, and the chief commander of the ship said, "Dock this ship. Let's clean and sanitize this entire ship," and they relieved this man of his duties. And now he has tested positive for coronavirus. Where they do that at?
Hey, I don't know.
Military.
They do that. No, they do that in the Navy. I don't know. I can't
hell
speak for the Navy guy going on. I'm in the Army. Let's get that clear.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my sailors, but hey, they ain't got nothing to do with what we got going on.
Y'all all under the same umbrella. Like y'all it's still the military.
No.
Yes.
No. Because you work in law enforcement, but that don't mean because some cop go do something that got anything to do with your organization, do it. No. It's the same difference.
No,
just because the Navy and that particular command did something with
y'all
their
still
people.
have the same commander-in-chief.
Correct.
Okay? Y'all got the same exact boss.
I mean, technically, anybody who worked for the federal government got the same commander-in-chief.
No.
Which you just so happen to as well.
Yeah,
but what I said, go back to what you said, though. Yeah, nothing's changed for me because I'm a healthcare worker.
You are today, though.
Well, I'm a soldier first, but secondly, I'm a healthcare
worker. You a husband first and a parent
But
first.
if we're talking about profession.
You are.
All right, if we're talking about professionally, I have like a split level of what my job entails. So I'm a soldier first. All right, shoot, move, communicate. And then, secondly, a combat medic, or in layman's term, healthcare professional, right? So I have to still go to work.
I hate when you say that, but go ahead.
What's that?
Layman's terms, like people are dumb.
I mean, some people might think, he's a combat medic, so he does combat medicine.
Maybe in simplest form, but layman's, like, it's so like offensive to say that.
Is it really?
When you talk to me, let me break it down to you Barney style. Like,
that's
I'm not
stupid. Well, breaking it down Barney style is just a military term. Though.
But I am not in the military, and I am offended, and other people might feel offended. Break it down in layman's terms. I think that's so offensive.
I didn't say break it down in layman's terms. I said in layman's terms.
Whatever.
You know what I'm saying? See,
whatever.
Golly, man. All this political correctness, man, you got to deal with.
Well, that one, I just think that, y'all not in your own world.
Hey, is y'all offended?
Are y'all offended?
Hit the DM. Y'all offended because I said in layman's terms. You know what I mean? But I really don't care. But y'all will be all right if y'all is. But let us know.
Are?
Anyways, I still got to go to work, man. We still, Now I will say though, I ain't gonna say what organization I work for, but we doing a pretty decent job at limited our interaction with COVID patients. We're doing a good job at really cutting down on just the appointments that we have, and then the little regular routine appointments. Like all of that stuff is just pretty much out the window. Like you're not coming to the facility just because you need an eye exam. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not happening. You know what I mean? Really ain't nobody going in the building too tough anyway. We just kind of doing, people might pull up on us that, might have some signs and symptoms of COVID-19. Hey, we got all the PPE at my facility. Doctor come out, swab them in their car, and then they get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, for the most part, they doing everything they can.
I just think that, because like what I've been hearing is like, first off, y'all don't even have an emergency room. So it's like, okay, what's the point? Y'all typically wouldn't be seeing people except for people who just have regular
thing.
Right. Okay. Right. Those type of appointments. So what's the point? Unless it's, a dire need, every appointment should be canceled. Now, I can understand, I guess, if you got a newborn baby, they have to have their immunizations and stuff, and you're prenatal. But then again, me as a parent, I'm not bringing my kid. If I had a newborn baby, I'm not taking my kid to the doctor, unless it's something wrong. You ain't going to your well baby appointment. Period.
I feel you.
You're not going.
And a lot of the well baby appointments are virtual. You know what I'm saying? So they'll call, FaceTime, whatever the case may be, with the parents, and they'll do the well baby like that. You know what I mean? If they have the ability to get their height and weight at the house, then they'll get the height and weight there. Yeah, the vaccines are recommended. The CDC still says vaccine your kids.
Yeah, but I would definitely vaccine my children at some point. Yeah. But during all of this, you in the house anyways.
Yeah, we ain't getting a whole lot of them. But okay. It ain't a rush, but people still coming though. You know what I'm saying? People still coming with their kids, their babies.
I wouldn't dare take my
still kids. Getting that Rona,
that what?
Rona is a vaccine. Rotavirus, PCV13. Oh, they probably want that paperwork.
Oh, motherfucker, you didn't go.
I forgot.
Damn it, Matt.
Hold on, tactical pause.
Hello?
Look, she done put the voice on. Hello.
Good, how are you?
We're gonna go by that.
Oh God. Yes.
Little pause, y'all. We still on. Something I forgot to do.
Yeah. No. I'm gonna come up there. Give me till now. I'll be there about 12ish, 30, 12 or 1ish. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. No, my husband's off today, so he can stay home with the kids. So we're fine. Yeah, he's supposed to. Ben came over there, and I did not even know. I'm just now finding out that he didn't even come and sign the paperwork. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
we'll be by there. And she gave me the death note.
All right. You know yep, I will be there. Promise.
She giving it to me.
Okay, bye-bye.
Y'all get ready to witness on air. Live.
Really, baby?
Few fresh disputes.
No.
Okay, so listen.
See, this is stuff that I be... No. Let me speak my piece. This is what I be talking about with you. If I'm not on you, things seem to not get done.
All right, so look.
Jesus.
What just happened? Okay. So what just happened was there's some paperwork for the daycare that I need to sign that affects the amount of money that we pay to daycare, right? Subsidies.
We're in a subsidy program.
Yeah, you know
and every month you have to sign paperwork in order for them to send it to the program in order to make sure that we're not paying $700 a week in daycare. Right. I handle everything for this daycare stuff. That is a nightmare. Let's not forget that it's a nightmare.
It is a nightmare.
It's stressful. I'm stressed out every couple of months because of this program. Yeah. And all I asked him to do, which the reason why I asked him to do it was because the kids had been home. Right. And I didn't want to bring my kids out. Yeah. He's already out in the streets. Yeah. When you come home, when you get out of work, swing by the daycare, put your signature on 2 sheets of paper and come home. Yeah. And I told him to do this last Monday or Tuesday. Here we are, Tuesday again, and it's not done.
Facts. All right, so here's my defense.
There's no defense, Matt, but go ahead.
All right, so my defense is I just simply forgot. Not simply, because yesterday I broke my phone, man. And I was scrambling around trying to get a new phone.
What about the day before that? I don't care nothing about that phone.
The day before that was Sunday, though.
Well, the day before that?
The day before that was Saturday.
Well, the day before that?
The day before that was Friday.
Okay, what's your excuse?
I forgot why I couldn't go on Friday.
What about Thursday, the day before that? You sitting here talking about some stuff that on your phone? You been supposed to did that.
Yeah. So but look, though. I can't recall, whatever. Man, we're going to go by that today, man. Let's move on from that. You know what I'm saying? But, because I was supposed to go yesterday. That was the time that I was supposed to go was yesterday. And I didn't end up going. So, because
and this is, what we argue about. and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say the words, quite often. We argue about where I'm asking him, hey, Matt, can you do so-and-so? And me, the thing, if I press him and say, hey, did you do that? Hey, did you do that? It's a problem. It's an issue. I told you I was going to do it, blah, 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 blah. But then when I don't press him, when shit hit the fan, it's Matt. What happened? Man, I forgot. I was moving expeditiously. No, in haste. I was in haste
I haven't
moving.
said in haste in a minute.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Look, I can't win or I can't lose. He's offended if I press him.
Yep.
And then if I don't press him, then the shit don't get done.
Yep.
Then he offended when I'm mad that he didn't get it done.
Right.
So it's a lose-lose situation. And then right now you playing with me.
I'm not playing with you.
You are. You playing
I'm
with
agreeing
me.
with you. I'm not trying to argue with you, girl.
We're not going to argue about it, but let's put it out there. So maybe we can come up with what's best. Because if I ask you to do something, and I don't ask him to do things, if I could do it myself, I would do it.
Right.
So what works best for you? Tell me what works best for you, so I can come in your world and make sure things get done.
Maybe
like that
200 reminder.
Like that. Oh, but then you'll lie.
Maybe a friendly.
Like let's not forget,
man, because he got a ticket. Too bad, though.
He got a ticket in my car.
Yeah.
So the ticket came to the house. I said, hey Matt, it's your ticket.
Yeah.
Pay it, or I'm gonna pay it on so and so. So then a $200 ticket come to me. No. Let me backtrack. I said, hey Matt, did you pay the ticket off? Yeah, I paid it. $200 ticket come in the mail. Then it's I thought I paid. Then you lie.
I answered the question prematurely, so I should have said, nah, I'm gonna pay it.
No, he lied and said he did pay it, so I left it alone.
I just said, yeah.
And then the $200 ticket
so the key word. The key word. She left it alone. You know what I'm saying? Which was my intent. You know what I'm saying? Which is why I told her I paid it so she can leave me alone. See,
that's what I'm saying, man. Like, I'm a lose-lose situation. Everything is so offensive to you. But then, you're not handling a lot of things.
Nah. It's all about presentation.
He gets so offended.
Nah, because you gotta just.
I gotta walk on eggshells to ask this motherfucker, did he handle responsibility?
You ain't gotta walk on eggshells.
That's period.
But
it's your responsibility.
It's all about presentation on how you present something.
No, but you don't have to check me about stuff that I'm supposed to do. If I say I'm gonna do something, you don't have to come at me.
I need to check you about. It's not even about checking though. I'm gonna just have a toned down conversation with you. I ain't gonna come at you like. How often have you had to do it? Because I don't come at you like that until the question number 2 or 3. You know what I'm saying? Because
question number 1, I'm usually like,
hey. You know what? You're right. I will get defensive when somebody's trying to tell me something about myself, especially if they're trying to tell me something about myself. It's not even about telling you about yourself. It's, hey, Matt, did you pay the ticket? And you lie and say, yeah, I paid it. No. Well, we just talking in general, though, not a specific incident, because like you said, this happens quite often. So I'm telling you that sometimes, although you may be correct and your intentions may be good, sometimes the way that you are presenting it makes me feel like, question number. I ain't got to take this shit. I'm grown as fuck.
Well, act like it.
You know what I'm saying?
Whatever I choose to
do
responsibility.
is what I choose to do.
And but
that's what I revert back to.
I only pressed him on things that directly affect not only just him, but me and our children. Yeah. That's when I get upset. Because if it directly, if it has anything to do with you, whatever.
Listen,
that's on you. And don't I always say that's on you.
You got a
long as it don't directly affect me and my children, which that vehicle in this daycare directly affects me and my children.
You have a point.
So yeah, I'm tight about it. Yeah, I'm on you.
You have a point. Ain't nobody perfect, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I asked you a question though that still has not been answered. How should I need to come into your world to see what I can say and or do to assure that things are done in a timely manner when they're supposed to be done. How should I approach you? How should I handle it? Do I need to write you a letter? Do I need to post it up a big old banner in your windshield of your car? What I need to do?
All right, let me give you a scenario. Let me give you 2 scenarios. All right. Hey, baby. Can you please just make sure that tomorrow you go up to the daycare and square that away for me? Thank you. Versus, Matt, you done forgot to do it the other day, but make sure you stop by the daycare. There's 2 different ways you present it. Now, that's not how it was done because it's not like we had a conversation about it on Sunday. But what I'm saying is, it's just 2 different ways
But when I originally came at you,
it ain't even like.
But when I originally came at you and asked you, it was very nice and it was very pleasant.
Very much so.
In
this particular instance, I just fumbled. You know what I'm saying? I just dropped the ball. You feel me? The pass was thrown. It was thrown with a perfect spiral. It was right there on point. I was wide open, no defenders around. I just dropped the pass. In this particular instance, every instance ain't the same, but in this particular one, that is the case.
And then the last one, you lied.
I am absolutely.
And I did nothing wrong when you lied about it.
I was wrong too.
Because all I was doing was going through the mail. Hey, you
True.
Did you
and
pay
you
this?
was trying to save me some money because now they take one from $100 to $200.
Yeah. So the day when you was out there driving for Lyft, that money is now gone.
Facts.
Means nothing.
It was a wasted day.
Yeah, it was. And then he's in my car that reflects on me.
Moving right along. All right. So
back to your word, but y'all chime in on that one.
Yeah. Well, ain't not really to chime in. I mean, y'all can chime in, man. But I mean, what they chiming in on? What y'all think? Do y'all think that do I have a point about the way you present stuff? You know what I'm saying? Because obviously, I'm wrong.
Not Cody.
I'm wrong. I'm wrong as two left shoes. Currently, right now, with this particular incident, dead wrong. Should have went to the daycare yesterday and signed the paperwork. Absolutely wrong. Period. You know what I'm saying? But overall, though, my point is, and I'm just trying to see if y'all agree that it's about the way you present things. Now, granted, everybody don't think like me. So some people. You don't have to have stuff presented to you in a certain way, or you might not get upset. But for me, off the rip, if I feel attacked, I'm not listening. You know what I'm saying?
But the thing is my original. When I come at you originally, it's not hostile. It's only hostile when a week has gone by and it still ain't finished and it's still not completed. That's when the hostility comes.
Yeah.
I don't come at you and say, "Hey, you need to do this, do that," in no manner that's rude.
Right.
I ask you nicely. And I come at you in a manner to where I would think you would receive it in a positive manner.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know what you want from me, but whatever.
Whatever.
Right. But like I said, I don't ask him to do things that I could do on my own. If I ask him to do something, it's because I ask the person that's going to be less convenienced. That's how
inconvenience.
The less inconvenience.
Yeah. Okay.
That's how I operate. I'm a fair person.
Yeah. Makes sense. It do. So, anyways, back to what we was talking about before the daycare rudely interrupted our podcast.
They didn't rudely interrupt
You know what I'm
nothing.
saying? They called me, I silenced them, and then they called you.
You don't even have their number saved in your phone.
Facts. So, you know what I'm saying? Facts. Don't, won't, maybe.
What kind of shit is that? You don't even have your kids.
That's why I got a good woman saying. That's why I got a good woman to say.
I don't get that,
bruh. If I need to call them, I Google it.
The fuck? That's your kids' daycare. You should be able to. They are my favorites.
Okay.
Like that's how. It's your kids' daycare. You only have their number saved in your phone.
But if I need to get a hold of them, I call them.
Oh my God.
I got a lot of people ain't number saved in my phone. I just put yours in there.
Not with your kids at.
I just saved yours. You know what I'm saying? What you talking about?
You know he lying.
You know what I'm saying?
Like this where your kids are at the majority of their lives.
Hey, check this out. So, man, things just ate up right now, man. We can't go nowhere. You feel me? We can't do nothing. Hey, but you know what though? I'm thoroughly enjoying this time at home, and I'm also enjoying because we made a pact that we want to go eat out like that. You know what I'm saying? We kind of put a limitation on it, like at the minimum once. What was it? A month or a week?
You said like once a week, but I still kind of think that's extreme. Now that we are doing this, I'm like, we don't even need to eat out.
We don't even need out. We don't need to put that that limit to like once a week. That's still like saying that's giving us a pass to eat out once a week.
Yeah, I feel like it should be. Maybe twice a month?
Rarely, yeah. You know what I mean?
Like monthly, we need to set a goal.
So y'all probably like, why are they talking about setting a goal for eating out? Well, let us tell you why. Because we used to eat out a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was our thing to do. Like, as a family, like, we'd go out and we'd enjoy a good meal together. We'd go to a restaurant and we're going to eat. And we really, throughout our whole relationship, we ain't never really been the price the people to really just go out and like eat on a budget. Like when we go out to eat, we eating whatever we want. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I grew up like that. Like my mama did.
We ain't looking at like how much the plate costs. What we want is what we get.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Like I've been with like other people out to eat or whatever.
Yeah.
Even like as a kid, like teenagers, I go out with my friends and their family. Like their parents used to be like, "Don't order over this, don't order over that, or only get water." Yeah, and I used to be like, "What?"
Yeah.
Like
that's how a lot of households are.
Yeah. So it's kind of for me that's never. Did you have to eat on a budget as growing up?
Nah. Whatever restaurant we went to, I got what I wanted.
Right, and that's how I feel like.
Yeah.
If I'm going to go, you already kind of know what the price range is going to be.
Yeah.
So if your price range ain't where it's at, then just don't go there at that time. Right. That's just how I always,
exactly.
Looked at it.
Exactly.
And then I just feel like there should never be a price on food. I watch prices for clothes.
Yeah.
Furniture,
gas.
Yeah.
You're the type of person you one of them. You would hunt down the gas station. Yeah. I don't care. I'm pulling up.
Yeah.
I don't care what the price of
gas is. But when it comes to food, I don't put no price on food because food is typically priced around the same thing anywhere you go for the most part. Like all the steakhouses.
Well,
the price is gonna be fairly the same.
For the most part.
If you go to any burger joint, the price is gonna be just about the same. You go to an upscale restaurant, the price is going to be fairly the same. So you already know what's up.
Yeah, for the most part, you are absolutely right. You go to Red Robin or you go to Five Guys, roughly you're going to spend $10, $11, $12 on a sandwich. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying?
You go to Outback, you go to Longhorn, Texas Roadhouse, same price.
Roughly about the same price. Yeah, exactly.
So it's nothing.
Menu prices are very competitive. So you know what you're getting into. But to scale it in, that was our thing. You know what I'm saying? That's what we did. Hey, let's go out and eat.
Especially when you got kids, it ain't really much you can do outside of kid places, the mall, and a restaurant.
Right, exactly. So we used to go out to eat quite a lot. You know what I'm saying? Between
at least Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, at least twice a week we go out. You know what I'm saying?
And we do take out on a Friday. We would eat Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Weekends, definitely. Yeah, definitely on the weekends. You know what I'm saying? It was rare throughout the week, but sometimes throughout the week we still eat out. Might do a little Chick-fil-A, a little grab and go or something, slight like that. Not a sit-down restaurant, no, but a Chick-fil-A or a Firehouse or something like that, we'll pick up every now and then. So we realized, because we had sat down, and I'm pretty sure that we went over this in our last podcast, we sat down and just was kind of looking at what we were spending money on. And we kind of set goals for ourselves. And we was just like, one of those goals was like, we got to cut back on the eating out. Because, we were spending basically $100 a week, minimal. Easy.
More than that.
On eating out. And plus still going to the grocery store and restocking, what it is that we was missing out on. And we also was, buying meat and shit. And we got a deep freezer full.
Got 3 freezers.
We got three freezers. We got a refrigerator on the main floor, one in the basement, and then a deep freezer in the garage. But we was doing that, and even like yesterday, Jazz was going through. It was I think it was yesterday, or the day before yesterday. It was Sunday. He was going through and was like, we got mad seafood in here. We got shrimp. We had crawfish, crab legs,
Dungeness crab,
all that just in the deep freezer, chilling that we ain't touching. But we would we done been to Hot Juicy since we had that. You know what I'm saying? We got the ingredients in our own house.
Yeah, where we can make our own. Our
own crab boil. You know what I mean? Which is
just stupid. And what would happen is on Saturday, which is when I should be preparing my menu or whatever, going through my freezer and going through my my cabinets and stuff to see what we have, I would not do it until Sunday morning.
Yeah.
And we go to the grocery store and then I'd be like, we don't have time to wait on the food to unthaw, so let's just buy more meat. Yeah. And that's the type of silly stuff we would do. And I'm like, this is stupid.
Yeah.
Like, go through the freezer, see what meats we already have, and then build from there.
Right.
Build a grocery list from there.
Off of what you're going to cook.
Right.
It's already in the freezer, labeled and everything.
Yeah.
Just
washed. sometimes seasoned.
All that.
Everything.
Man.
So that's what we've been doing. Like, we have not eaten out. I have not eaten out since the wedding. Yeah. Since the first week of March was the last time I ate out.
Yeah. So about a month.
Yeah, we over a month. Mm-hmm. Today's April 2nd, so exactly a month. Yeah. It's the last, because the wedding was March 7th. His sister's wedding was March 7th. Yeah. And that's the last time I ate out, was that Sunday after the wedding.
Yeah, we went to a Chinese restaurant. Mm-hmm. Sure did. Which was hitting, by the way.
Oh, God, it was so good. I'm definitely going back.
Raleigh. That joke was hitting.
Yeah. Ooh, wait.
That was an A1.
That was the best Chinese buffet I've been to in a long time. Since I was a kid.
They don't make them like that no more. Because that joint was fully loaded.
They must have just opened up. Yeah. Like, even their sushi was on point. And I hardly ever eat sushi out of buffets. But that was even on point.
Yeah, they was fully loaded. Them folks had everything in there.
Yeah, they did.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying it, man. I'm enjoying it. A couple aspects. I mean, don't get me wrong. When I say when I say I'm enjoying it, I ain't saying like I'm enjoying the fact that coronavirus is a thing, because it's a tragedy. Because people is losing their lives behind this.
Yeah, I actually know someone personally that has lost their life behind it.
People is losing their lives behind this. So this is an absolute tragedy. But, just, I ain't going to say making light of the situation, but just trying to have an optimistic mind state of what's going on. This is how coronavirus is affecting me and my household personally. So traffic is absolutely amazing to get to work. When I tell you, ain't nobody out on the road, so anybody that was non-essential, these non-essential folks was the people who was blocking up all the traffic on my way to work. I'm talking about it's wide open. I'm gunning it the whole way there. So traffic is smooth.
What's your time? Like, tell me, like, how long it take you to get to work now versus what it used to?
Okay. So in the mornings, it was never really a problem, but it cut. So it used to take me probably 50 minutes to get to work in the morning, leaving out at about, anywhere before 6 o'clock, 50 minutes. Now I can leave out at 6:15 and it takes me 45 minutes to get to work. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, before Corona, it'd take me, if I left at 6:15, it'd take me an hour and 30 minutes to get to work. Because everybody else is out. And then coming home, it used to take me an average of an hour and 30 minutes to get home. Now it takes me 45 minutes. So the traffic aspect is wonderful. And prices of gas has went down, dramatically. Yeah. It's in the dollars. I think I filled up the other day for $1.90. So,
I haven't put gas in the vehicle since, I think my last day of work, which was like March 17, 18. I think that's the last day I put gas in the car. Yeah. So.
Let us know what them gas prices looking like where y'all at. You know what I mean? I'd like to really know how low it really is. Where we at, it's between.
I seen 189.
Oh, you seen 189 here? Okay, so like 189 and like 195 is what gas is for the price of regular. Where we at in Maryland and DC, Maryland, Virginia area. That's what we've seen so far. Let us know what y'all gas prices looking like, man. I might have to go get me a 20-gallon, 30-gallon tank and fill up, put in my backyard. I had a cousin, his stepdad used to have a gas tank in his backyard growing up. That was crazy. I'm gonna have to take that, get some gas while it's low. But
yeah, as for me dealing with this, it's okay. For my job, I have been really, really fortunate. Like, as fortunate as they could probably get, because I work in the court system. Yeah. And we have like a small caseload. Like, I'm basically a probation officer, but I just supervise people before they get convicted. So we have a caseload, but it's a small caseload. We only have, like, on my caseload, I think I ain't got but 3 people on my caseload. Basically because I'm fairly new to the unit, so I'm just not starting to get cases. But the majority of my workload is in the courthouse. Well, the courthouse is not running. The only people that are being seen by judges right now are people who have major felony charges and people who did not get a bail. So basically they're having bond hearings for people who were held at their initial arraignment. So they're having a bond hearing to see should we release them or leave them in until their next court date.
Okay.
So that's basically all they're doing. And as far as arraignment court, which is, every day when we have lockup, the people who get locked up on arraignment or whatever, they are basically being virtually arraigned.
Okay.
So really,
are they still incarcerated? Or
yeah, but they're not even coming like the judge. It's like they probably doing like a little Zoom thing.
Okay.
Where the defendant is in front of like the computer, the camera or whatever.
Yeah.
And the judge arraigns them. The lawyer speaks. Yeah. And the lawyer's at home on their Zoom. And then you got the court rep on their Zoom or whatever at their house talking, and everybody just running it like that.
Okay.
So that's how we do in court right now. So as of right now, and I'm gonna actually tell y'all a little story. So, the court rep is only doing those cases. So you only need only 2 courtrooms are running, which is arraignment court and then another courtroom. So us as court reps, we don't have much that we really have to do. So fortunately, we have not had to go to work.
Yeah.
We have not had to telework. We have not had to do anything. Only thing that we have to do is go in every couple of weeks. Like I went to work on April 1st, and I don't go back until April 28th.
Oh, okay.
That's the next time I go back to work.
Right.
And other than that, I don't have to telework. I don't have to do nothing. Like I'm really just at home getting paid, doing nothing. Yeah. So
you on call?
Yeah, basically. I ain't even on call.
We're gonna say you on call.
I mean, I guess I'm on health and safety leave. That's what it's called, health and safety leave.
Oh, yeah, you good then.
That's what. That's what I'm on.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing that I'm doing wrong. This is what they handed down.
Big facts.
So that's what it is. But let me tell y'all though what happened though. So we had one of the girls that worked with me really F the whole thing up.
Gotta be one.
Yeah, it always has to. Why is it always one that messes it up for everybody? Like I said.
Because, man, folks think they slick.
Yeah.
And they really not.
Yeah. But like I said, we had it probably the sweetest out of everybody in the entire agency. Like I spoke to people from at least 3 different units. Yeah, 3 different units. I spoke to people. One unit, they was having to go in every 3 days. Then they was having to work 3 days a week. Okay. Then I spoke to another unit where they had to telework every day and go in once a week. Okay. Then I spoke to another unit that they had to telework 5 days a week. Yeah. That was their schedule. Whereas our schedule was
now once a month.
Yeah, you go in once every 2-3 weeks. Yeah.
Sweet.
No telework. Can't complain. So when I had to go to work on April 1st, we'll backtrack. On the Friday before April 1st, the girl who I was supposed to be working with, she texted me. She was like, "Hey, which task do you want to do?" So the two court reps go to work, and there's 2 separate tasks you're supposed to do. One task is making court representation, and the other task is running evaluations, doing criminal history checks to make sure these people are eligible for the different programs that we offer. So that was the job. So I was like, I'll stay on the background. I'll do the criminal history checks and evaluations. She's like, all right, cool. She don't say nothing else. So I get to work, and it's already I say about 8:30, close to 9. I'm like, ain't nobody here but me. Yeah. So I send her a text. I was like, hey, are you coming in? She never responds. I wait about 15 minutes or whatever. Then so I text the group, and I was like, hey, who's working with me? There's nobody here but me. Yeah. So they respond, was like, maybe they're running late, or I thought it was supposed to be so-and-so, blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, all right, cool. So by this time, I done got onto my computer, and I'm seeing that the girl that I'm supposed to be working with, she has already reached out to everybody who was working with us to let them know, hey, me and Jasmine are the 2 that's working today. So I'm like, okay. So I send a group a message hey, never mind, it's Julie. We're good. I found her. Yeah. So I'm working. So she texted me and was like, so you mean to tell me you didn't realize that me and you were working together back from when I texted you on Friday? I'm like, yeah, I thought we were working together. However, you're not here. I thought we were supposed to be in the office. You're not here. So I'm wondering, did something change? Right, yeah. So, and I was thinking to myself, everybody else has access to the work emails pretty much but me, because they have an agency cell phone. I don't have an agency cell phone. So I'm thinking I done missed something. So she was like, well, it looks kind of funny with you texting the group. I was like, well, let's be clear. I text you first. You never responded. So like I said, I thought something might have changed.
Yeah. So you basically just trying to figure out who the hell you working with.
Right. Because based off the email, it said that you are supposed to come in the office. I'm thinking, oh, so I could have teleworked. I ain't have to be here. I ain't have to risk my life. I ain't have to drop my kids off at a babysitter. You get to stay your ass at home. No. So, about an hour or so later within my work day, we working. Everything's going fine. The damn supervisor pull up on me. He walk in, he like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, hey. He like, yeah, I'm just trying to see what's up, trying to make sure y'all good. I'm like, yeah, we good. He walk off. He come back. He like, where's so-and-so? I was just like, I was like, she working? I said, her and I, we working. She doing the court representation. I'm working, so we good. He like, nah, where's she at, though? I was like, I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah. So then he was like, well, let her know I'm looking for her. And I was like, I ain't trying to get involved with that. He was like, well, don't worry about it. I'll let her know I'm looking for her. So I tried to send out a little sneak text message and was like, hey, supervisor looking for you. What you want me to tell him? She like, don't say nothing. I'm like, all right, bet. So he ends up leaving. The union rep called me. Her supervisor emailed me.
Everybody blowing
big ass mess. Big old mess, because pretty much everybody was like, that's effed up. Like, why she not at work? Long story short, about 2 days later, here go an email that they was making everybody telework. If you choose to telework, you had to telework every single day. And if you didn't want to go in the office, then you had to telework every day, or you can go into the office every few days.
Yeah.
So the schedule ended up changing, but it actually ended up working out for me because I was supposed to go back to work on like the 13th and then again on like the 28th, but I don't go back to the 28th. So the people who's trying to buck the system and do the most, they got shitted on.
Well, yeah, and what this particular person did was fuck it up for everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to be slick on, and the thing is if you're gonna finesse, like, you gotta let somebody gotta know you finessing.
Right.
Especially the person who's working with you. You feel me?
Because I would have never texted the group.
Right.
Had she been transparent with me and said, hey.
It wouldn't have been no confusion.
No.
All the dots would have been dotted. Yeah. All the I's would have been dotted and T's would have been crossed because that person know, look, hey, if me and you, we work together and I know I'm finna finesse and I'm only working with you.
Right.
You the only person that's gonna be there. I say, bro, I got XYZ in the third going on. I ain't gonna be there tomorrow. Yeah, but I'm gonna pull my load though. You feel me? But just shit, I ain't gonna be there.
Mm-hmm. And I would have had her back.
If somebody pop up, we had contingency plan there. If somebody pop up, you tell them I had to go do something real quick and just shoot me a text and I'd be right up there.
Right. Like we could have ran it like that. If she would have let me know, if she would have asked me where she at, I'd be like, oh, we on break. Till 1 o'clock, she went to go grab some lunch.
Yeah, but you ain't finna stick your neck out there.
No, and you want to act like a bitch to me?
Even regardless, like you ain't finna shoot no lie out there, and then it come to find out she ain't nowhere to be found.
Right.
And now you done lied,
and I'm somebody else next. Right, getting involved in something that ain't had nothing to do with me.
It don't work like that.
So I was just like, okay, whatever. So we got like a little group message with just all the people from our unit, just the PSOs from our unit.
Yeah.
And everybody tight. They're like, what happened? Of course, I know for a fact that the girl, and the union rep, which she actually works in my unit, I know that they know what happened. But I don't know if the union rep, might have spoke to other people and told them what happened. I'm not sure. Yeah. But all you see is just a bunch of speculating of what happened. And it was so messy. Like, it was so bad in that message. Like, what the hell happened? We had it too good.
Nobody know.
Why would somebody complain?
Done.
And she had been responding in a group message. She hadn't said a word.
I bet she hasn't.
No, like you effed it up for everybody. Because when my supervisor called me and was like, "Hey, which one you want to do? You want to work from home every day? You want to still go in the office?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm going. I go in the office." He's like, "Well," I was like, "So, what is this about? Like, why is this happening?" And he was like, "I'll be real with you. Like, it's because old girl, because of what happened with old girl." He was like, "I didn't appreciate that, and it's not fair. It wasn't fair to you, and it shouldn't have happened." I was like, "Oh, okay." Yeah. But yeah, so. Other than that, though, it's been sweet. I'm grateful. I'm thankful.
My thing is though, Yeah, we grateful. You ain't got to go to work. Why the mass punishment though? Why she can just get rolled up?
Because nobody, pretrial don't hold nobody accountable individually.
See, that's a problem.
It's a huge problem. Nobody gets held accountable individually
that's a problem.
In that agency. And I think it's because of the union. Like, people are scared of the union.
That's a problem.
Like, that is our biggest issue. Like, that for me, that's my big issue. Like, whenever I make supervisor, I'm not going to be that. I just can't. Like, I'm not going to be the type that's going to hold mass meetings and say, you know, talk to people and not say.
And it apply to
only one person
of the audience.
No, it only apply to one. It only applies to one person. Yeah. But I'm talking to everybody as if I'm talking to everybody. No,
that's a leadership style.
I despise it. I despise that shit like no other. Yeah. They don't pull nobody individually to the side and say, "Hey, this, you need to fix this. If not, this gonna happen." Yeah, no, they have mass team meetings and talk at people and have everybody talking about, they ain't talking to me. She ain't talking to me. They ain't talking to me. Yeah. That's what happens in my agency, and I hate it. Yeah, like nobody is held accountable, and it is so frustrating because you always speculating who they talking about.
Right. Yeah.
So nothing ever gets solved.
Nothing. Yeah.
Because everybody is saying they not talking to me.
That's the outcome.
So, you know, it's so... Anyways. But like I said, I'm grateful. I'm thankful. I'm still getting paid. I'm at home. You know, the extra time with my kids is cool, but it's also been stressful. I'm not going to even sit here and lie. I'm not used to raising my kids as much as I've been raising them. Yeah. Like, just period, point blank.
Yeah, yeah.
And for any...
There's some hard work, ain't it?
Yeah, and for any parent that might have something slick to say or feel like I'm a bad parent for saying that, middle finger to you, because it is what it is. Like, I go to work every day. My kids are at daycare. I'm not used to it. Yeah. It's just like a person who used to staying at home every day, not doing that, then all of a sudden having to work. It's the same thing. Yeah, like you're not used to it. Right. So it's been an adjustment for me. And you know, the first week I was with it. All right, cool. But then come week 2, 3, I'm burnt out. Yeah, like I'm over it. I'm exhausted. I'm over it. I'm dreading, you know, the days because it's redundant, like the things that we're doing. Yeah. Every 5 minutes, it's, Mommy, I want a snack. Mommy, I want this. Cannon is all over the place. He doesn't listen. He's not into anything. He doesn't want to watch cartoons. He doesn't want to play with toys. He doesn't want to get on the iPad. Nothing. All he wants to do is get into things and just do the most. Yeah. You know, so I'm still trying to keep Cody on track, keep him on some type of routine. And you got Cannon just like a fly at a, like you say, a mosquito at a barbecue. Like, he's never satisfied. He's never just okay with just relaxing and chilling unless he's eating or he's sleeping. Like, it's so exhausting.
Other than that, he on the go.
Yeah.
You gotta hunt him down.
Yeah, and you know, and then they feed off each other. Yeah. You know, if Cannon is up to no good doing some bullshit, all of a sudden it entices Cody to just want to do dumb stuff. Yeah. And I'll be like, dog, really? Yeah. Like, this ain't even your attitude. This is not your personality. This is not you. Why are you following up behind a 1-year-old? I don't understand. That shit blows me like no other when I see Cody copying Cannon. Yeah. Like, here go Cannon in the blinds, and here go Cody
in the blinds.
Snatching the blinds from Cannon to go in my blinds. Like, really, dude? Yeah. You 3 years old and have never
messed with no blinds
touched the blinds, ever. When all of a sudden you into the blinds, like, really, dude? Yeah. Like, oh, God, it's so draining. So, you know, that part has definitely been hard. That's probably... Yeah, like one of the most, and then it's not like I could take them to Chuck E. Cheese real quick, burn them out, take them to Sky Zone. You can't even take them to the park. Yeah, like all you can do is take them outside for our little walk, which we have been doing, which has been wonderful. Yeah, you know, Cannon rides in the stroller. Cody rides his bike for like 2.5, 3 miles.
Yeah, he be getting it in.
Yeah, and then we go for a little family walk every evening. But that's all you can do. Like, that's all of our outlets. It's just being able to walk outside. And now they talking about you got to wear masks to even go outside now.
Yeah, they recommending it. Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know.
They recommending it. Everybody is coming out with ingenious ideas on creating masks, home masks, and
I don't know.
But yo, so I wanted to ask you something when it comes to your job. Not that it's your job particularly, but you work in that area though. What is, and if you don't know, you don't know, but what is law enforcement doing with people who are coming off the streets going into jail? Are they checking the temperatures? Are they screening them medically? Like, what's what kind of plans do they have in place to kind of try to prevent people who are affected with COVID from coming in?
I don't know.
Affecting the other
which is why,
including the guards.
Yeah, which is why there's a person that worked with me on the juvenile side that's dead now.
Because she interacted with somebody who had COVID.
Yep.
That she's elderly. She was elderly. She was older?
No.
Oh, this person is
he was a CO on the juvenile side.
Okay.
And somebody, DC.
Oh, okay. He's deceased because of COVID.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. See, I ain't know
a person came in, a kid came in off the streets that they arrested, that was in the pod, whatever. And he caught it and he's dead now. He died last week. And he's maybe 40.
Oh, wow.
Young dude.
Wow.
No pre-existing. And then the female guard caught it. Like, these people at the courthouse, like, another guy at the courthouse is dead. Like, two people from our courthouse are dead. That I work at are dead.
Because of COVID.
Yes.
That's deep.
Yes. Yeah, I didn't know neither one of them personally.
Right. But
for sure I've seen them. I'm pretty sure because I'm on the cell block every day. Yeah. You know, when I worked in the drug unit, we had to go in the juvenile cell block because we had to take urine tests for the juvenile cell block.
Yeah, I'm on the cell block.
Oh, shut up.
Gangsta.
Shut up. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure I ran across both of them.
Right. At some point.
Yeah. Probably talk to him. Right. I don't know. Yeah. You know, it's been a while since I've been on the juvenile side.
Oh, wow.
But yeah,
I would be interested to know what they're doing. I'd imagine that they implemented some kind of plan.
They have to at least be taking a temperature.
They got to be
at minimum.
Some kind of plan. I mean, there's no way that it cannot be doing something.
But that's why lockup all of a sudden is low. Like, when I went to work last week, lockup was at 16.
Yeah, which normally is what?
Minimum lockup is probably maybe 70 a day.
Yeah.
Minimum. Okay. And then it's warm now. So lockup at this point, naturally, on maybe a Friday and on a Saturday, lockup is in the hundreds. On the beautiful days like it has been lately, lockup is up in the hundreds.
So, that's definitely a direct reflection of COVID. Do you think that it's because police officers aren't policing in the normal manner? Yeah. Or is it because people are not out?
I think it's a combination of both. But I truly believe that these cops not going to risk their lives for these petty crimes. They're going to arrest when they have to. Yeah. Period.
They're going to engage when they got to engage.
Yeah. Like, I wouldn't risk my life and just be locking people up which the majority of
12 over the speed limit. Pull them or not?
No. Most of our lockup charges are typically simple assault.
Wow. So that's a fight?
Huh?
That's
fight. Mostly domestic.
Okay.
Simple assaults. We get a lot of DUIs.
Uh-huh.
We get a lot of sexual solicitation.
Okay, so that's buying or selling.
Yes.
Okay.
Sex, prostitution and stuff. We get a lot of those, especially around this time of year. Like they do a lot of stings.
Oh, okay.
And they just, arrest a lot of people for sexual solicitation. And then we get a lot of what's the charge? Unlawful entries. We get a lot of those. And destruction of property.
Now, what's the difference between B&E and unlawful entry? Breaking and entering.
We don't have that charge.
Okay, so that's the same thing.
Breaking and entering, no, that's like burglary. Breaking and entering is like burglary.
So what's unlawful entry then?
Like, but you can be like if you have a stay away.
Oh, okay.
So if you on somebody's property or whatever, you at somebody's house, or if you like go inside of a vacant home, that's unlawful entry. Okay. But if you go into somebody's house where they're there and you steal things or whatever, that's burglary.
Understood.
Yeah, but breaking and entering, I don't know, because we don't have those charges. I don't really know the definition of all those. Every jurisdiction have their own type of charges.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just know the definition of our charges.
Yeah. Okay.
And unlawful entry is if you come beating on my door, you come in my house and you got to stay away, or I tell you to get out or whatever. It's unlawful entry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
But if you come in there with the intent to steal or, to rob or whatever, that's burglary or something like that.
Yeah. Okay. This is wondering, do you think that what's the difference?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the difference is. But yeah, other than that, I need a vacation.
Man,
like it's beautiful outside.
Everybody looking at that, boy.
Man,
and these cheap tickets, boy, they enticing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Especially like late, early fall. Them Jones still, some of them still like $35, $40. It make you want to fire off because you just hope like all this is gonna be wrapped up by then. But I'll be honest with you, I don't think it is though. I don't see it no time. Like this is my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And everybody entitled to their opinion. So if you're listening to this, I'm saying, if you agree. Or if you don't agree, let me know. Let us know. But this is just my opinion personally. I think that this virus is going to be around for a while. I think that social distancing and, people staying at home is helping, kind of flatten the curve, as they say. So, but I think that it's going to be around. And I think it's going to be around until we develop a vaccine for it and people start getting vaccinated for it. Just like I think a lot of sicknesses, now none of this shit is backed by anything. I'm a brilliant idiot, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just using common sense right now and logic. Humans have had a lot of illnesses, right? And a lot of these illnesses have been very pertinent in our lives until there was a vaccine developed that keeps people from getting the illness. Or if they did get the illness, like the flu, it's not as bad as it would have been had it not been a vaccine made for it and it just was running rampant, unvaccinated in general. So I think that eventually we're going to get to a point where we have a vaccine for this virus and that the majority of people are going to be vaccinated for it to the point to where they don't get the virus. So something similar to chickenpox, right? We got MMR, measles, mumps, rubella, which keeps people from getting chickenpox nowadays, which is why kids don't have chickenpox like they used to. Or it's going to be like the flu, to where if you was to get it, the effects aren't going to be that bad. But I think until that point, though, it's still going to be a dice shot. But I also think with that, though, people going to have to get back to work. The federal government, and I don't know, this is just my opinion. Nothing of this is based by evidence, facts, none of that. This is just my opinion. I don't believe the federal government can sustain people not working and sustain these businesses still producing things without any kind of cash flow. Like, I don't think that it can last that long. People are going to have to go back to work, man. This is affecting, it's not affecting our household financially in no way. Nothing has changed. But a lot of people, though, it has affected. A lot of people that work in cash businesses, when we're talking about barbers, we're talking about waitresses and waiters. We're talking Uber drivers. We're talking a lot of people.
Even with contract government workers.
Contract government
workers. They're shitting on
them. People who do, I don't know, painting houses, whatever the case may be. Like, you know what I'm saying? All that stuff is on pause. Your business is declining. So, there might be, some small business bailouts for people who have small businesses that can get grants or, interest-free loans or whatever the case may be. But, if there's no cash flow for so long, then it's not. So what I'm saying is, to summarize, is we're going to have to get back to work. I mean, overall, as just a general economy, we're going to have to get back to work eventually. But if we don't have nothing in place that's going to help us, like I was saying with the vaccine, then it's just going to keep spreading. You know what I'm saying? If we don't got no vaccine, it's going to keep spreading. I think the vaccine will help. I think that's what the way ahead is. You're going to have to get vaccinated. If you don't, then you're going to take the risk of getting it.
I ain't doing that junk till about year 1 or 2.
Then I think, and then people who, I'm in the military, so we going to get it.
Yeah, they going to off y'all first.
But people who not going to get it just going to take the risk of having it. You know what I'm saying? It's just point blank. Period.
My kids ain't getting in the first round.
You either gonna get the vaccine or you gonna get corona. And that's where I see this going. You either gonna be vaccinated and walk around like your ass don't stink, or you gonna be non-vaccinated and walking around with a mask on and gloves on in the store looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? I think that's where it's going.
Yeah, I believe that we're gonna end up having to have a vaccination for it. I believe all that, but I'm just saying that I'm not getting vaccinated until that junk has been out for over a year. Yeah. So, like, I'm not about to be no daggone guinea pig.
Well,
like,
the guinea pigs are already there. You know what I'm saying? They already, I'm sure. I don't know this, and I'm not speaking on behalf of the military. I don't know nothing about nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking solely on my opinion. I feel like the guinea pigs are already there. They're already doing clinical trials for this vaccine. People already volunteering to go get voluntarily affected with the coronavirus with a vaccine already in their system to see what the effects are. I already think that's going on. It's almost a guarantee. You know what I'm saying? So the guinea pigs, before they release the vaccine to the public, the guinea pigs gonna already have been doing whatever they're doing in the clinical trials. Man. But what I'm saying is,
like,
I can
even
see
with that flu shot, like, I don't know, like, I don't get the flu shot.
Understood. And when you got the flu this year, you thought you was gonna die.
I did.
But had you been vaccinated, the effects of the flu probably wouldn't have been that bad.
Nigga, please don't. That ain't the truth, nigga, because you had the flu shot and you thought you were going to die too. So
I was very sick, yes.
All right, then. We both. And the way you acted, you had better been about to die. The way you acted and left me out here hanging.
With no support whatsoever.
Nah, sure.
You know what I'm saying? I should have went to my mama's house.
You should have. I really wish you would have.
Should have went to my mama's house.
Yeah, like you was helping me.
But look. So that's what I think, man. I think that,
I don't know.
This is going to go on until a vaccine is created and it either completely stops people from getting the virus, or B, if you get the virus, the effects of the virus aren't that bad on your system. I think those are the two things. And I say, like, the examples I use, completely preventing people from getting the virus, we talking chickenpox, and then the vaccine, MMR, measles, mumps, rubella. Or we're talking to titrate down on the effects with the flu.
I agree. It's going to have to be a vaccine that is invented, or whatever the proper words is, in order to save lives. I agree.
Let me ask you this. Do you think that we are going to get back to work before that happens? Like, do you see any sense of normalcy in the next 6 months?
I believe a vaccine will be out within the next 6 months. I believe a vaccine will be made and done by May, June. Like, they're going to go ahead and start just pumping people with whatever they come up with. I believe that because, like you said, like, we can't sustain without going back to normal. But, I mean, I don't know, man. I really don't know. I'm not no expert. I have not been keeping up. Only thing that I see is what I see on social media, which, of course, you can't trust what you see on social media. So I truly, truly, truly really have not much info, not much opinion about it. All I just have been is just optimistic.
Yeah.
That life can go somewhat back to normal. I don't foresee our lives ever being back normal. I just don't see it. I think that it's going to be a thing to where, like, large crowds and stuff, people going to have anxiety, all of that. Like, it's just about to just be really bad. Just like even the other day, like, we had went to his cousin's house the other day, and I was in a shower last night, and I was thinking to myself, I was like, oh my God, I think I really had an anxiety attack. I couldn't breathe. I thought I had a corona as soon as I walked out the door. I was breathing hard. I didn't want to talk. I was just sitting there. My eyes was like low. I couldn't open up my eyes. And I was thinking to myself that I had the fucking corona. Like, I really was like, oh my God, I got corona.
Yeah.
But when I thought about it, I was like, maybe I had an anxiety attack.
Possibly.
Maybe that's what that was. Like, I was sitting, you saw me. Yeah, like, I was slumped.
Bugging. I'm like, yo, what's wrong? I'm talking to her. She ain't responding.
I would talk. I couldn't talk. Cody was talking to me, asking me questions. Like, everything was like a twilight. Like, I couldn't respond back to him. I was sitting there just silent. My eyes was really low. I was trying to open up my eyes. I couldn't get them open. Like, I truly, truly believe, like, it's just gonna be it's not gonna be the same for a while. Right? It's gonna be real uneasy trying to get back to normal. Yeah, I'm hoping that at least by October, like I gotta go. I got to be able to do something in October. That's like my travel.
Like for real, because you know it's still like man, Corona is fresh. You know what I'm saying? At some point, influenza was fresh. They put a name on it, it's called influenza. At some point, it was fresh. And that was a thing, too, for people. It's just something that we're going to have to get used to being a thing.
What's something that you want to get out of this, like a positive thing? What's something positive that you can take from this whole situation? Just one thing.
One thing positive?
Yeah, that you could take from this situation and say, okay, this particular thing is going to, at the end of this, it bettered me in some form or fashion, or will at some point.
I mean, we talked about it earlier, man. Eating out. That was a big thing for us.
That's okay.
So I'm enjoying eating at home. You know what I'm saying?
So how do you plan on sustaining that? Like once we get back to our normal lives, what do you think is going to assure that we sustain, maintain, and not eating out once life goes back to normal?
Well, the smart experts, that ain't me, say it take 21 or 30 days or something like that to form a habit. Mm-hmm. So at this point, we already kind of in that routine, that habit of just doing this. I think we're just going to continue just to do it, though. Okay. That's what I think. Right. I mean, because we got the option to DoorDash, and you've been hollering it for the last 24 hours. That you
just one day.
Yeah. The commercials start to add up.
Yeah, and I think that's what it is. It's the commercials. Like, that shit's mind-blowing to me. Like, just everything. Even the commercials have switched up. Yeah. Like, even commercials are surrounded by coronavirus. And I'm thinking to myself, how the fuck did they get all these people together to do these commercials and do a whole production when you're supposed to be social distancing? Yeah. Like, how?
Because they ain't social distancing.
How the heck is this happening? Y'all got freaking commercial after commercial after commercial is based around coronavirus. Like, how? Yeah. So my mind is like just tainted with, oh my God, I want to eat some more food. I want to eat. Oh, let me support this Grubhub. Let me order me some Grubhub. Oh, this on free delivery? Yeah. I'm like, dang, that shit is crazy.
Yeah, it is. You know what, though? You know what else got me kind of nervous about, like, eating out? It's like, you don't know who's preparing the food.
No, and that had been my argument.
And these restaurants ain't checking nobody's temperature when they come in there. Like, these folks they not doing all that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
which is why there have been McDonald's employees that have caught it. Yeah, like, that has been the case. And it's to the point, though, where I'm like, oh, fuck it, I'm going to take the risk on something different. Like, oh, my God, I'm tired of cooking. Like, for real, man. Like, these kids, when I tell you, all they want to do is eat and eat snacks. They want juice. They want water. Yeah. They want milk.
Yeah. If y'all can see her face.
Like,
she's so disgusted.
When Matt get home, I be so relieved. Oh my God. Like, when I tell you my kids have driven me nuts.
Insane.
Like, last week, I told Matt, I said, Matt, normally we go on our little family walk. I said, Matt, please.
She went on her own walk.
Please allow me to go by myself. Like, I don't want to be around you. I don't want to be around these kids because we had
me and the boys went outside and did some yard work.
Yeah, like I couldn't. I went and I literally, like, I was so just like frustrated. I guess I ran. Like I did a freaking 16-minute mile.
Hey, she had to get that energy out.
Yeah, I had to. I was so done. Like Cody acted a plum fool on me that day. Like, y'all saw my Snapchat. I mean my Snapchat and my Instagram that day. But Cody was acting a damn fool. Like, for real, Cannon little butt. And it's so funny because one of my old coworkers, he's DMing me. He was like, I made a post on Instagram and was like, what y'all want us to talk about on the podcast today? And he was like, we want Cannon on the show.
They want Cannon.
Yes, like
Big Red, they calling for you,
baby. Everybody is obsessed with Cannon. You know, everybody used to love Cody too when he would do his little stuff, but now everybody like, man, he was really like, man, hey man, your son, he a G. Like everybody say my baby ghetto, a G, a goon. Like everybody be saying that about Cannon. And he really is though. Really like is, he really be stone facing and just haul off on you and just knock you out. And then look at you. I wish I could see my face. He'd be like,
he do. He'll drop that chin and look
at you up his eyes. He'd be like, I dare you to say something.
Yo,
like
big
that
bully,
little high yellow joker,
bully
man.
Boy.
That's gonna be crazy.
Somebody gonna have to be the enforcer on that.
Yeah, but like y'all, we really don't have much to talk about. Like,
man,
I literally like Matt has at least been able to leave out the house. I have literally been in the house. At first, I was going to the grocery store, you know, going to Target when everything first popped off because daycare was still open. So I was still sending the kids to school. Yeah. And I'd be home and I go to Target, go hang out, go to Giant and go hang out. But now I'm scared to even do that. So I've been Instacarting all my... Yeah, I see him.
I've been out there in the streets, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, I've been out there going to the grocery store. People walking around, masks on, look like zombie apocalypse. Lines out the roof, just crazy, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. So I just want to go back to normal. We're supposed to be going to Myrtle Beach in June. We have not canceled our trip yet.
Nah,
it's supposed to be a big. We do an annual Father's Day. I don't even think we were recording a podcast around this time last year. I don't think so. So, anyways, we do an annual Father's Day trip.
Facts.
This will be the 4th year. No, this will be the 3rd year. The first year was in Virginia Beach. Yep. Second year was Myrtle Beach. And then, so we made it an annual year trip where we celebrate our dad. So it's my dad, my mom, my dad, Matt, the kids, my uncle, his wife, and then my uncle's son, his girlfriend, and their daughter. Yeah. And then this year we got some friends, some cousins coming that's supposed to be joining us.
Right.
So we just
hopefully it's back to some sort of normalcy where we can
go and enjoy ourselves. Because Myrtle Beach is a hidden gem.
It really is.
Like Myrtle Beach is nice.
Yeah, outside of Bike Week, go down there and enjoy because
the buffets, the freaking. They got like a little pier area. What is it like? What is the walk? What is it called?
Oh man, I couldn't call it off the top of my
head. But anyways, they have hella restaurants.
Nice
Boardwalk, that's what it's called. Yeah. They got hella restaurants. They got like Pineapple Willie's, Wet Willie's, like Fat Tuesday, stuff like that.
Senior Frog.
Oh my God.
Couple different little clubs and bars.
Yeah, and then the restaurants turn into clubs. I thought that was the weirdest thing.
Yeah, they got a bunch of attractions down there like Ripley's, Believe It or Not. They got like
the aquarium.
They got like a fair out there.
I love that. I definitely will be going there every year.
Yeah, Myrtle Beach is straight, and then all that stuff is in walking distance from the strip. If you did want to walk, you know what I'm saying, or you can drive or whatever the case may be. But all of it's right there.
And we get
Top Golf, all that.
Yeah, sure is. And we get like a big apartment every year, and we have right like 3-4 bedrooms. We walk right outside our hotel, and we right at the beach, so it's amazing. And like last year, kind of got a little, I won't say messed up, but the trip kind of didn't go as planned because Kenny ended up in the hospital. Yeah. So this year,
the RSV situation, we still was suffering from it, kind of.
Right. It was bad. But, so this year it was supposed to be, kind of like the retry of the trip, and I was like, dang. Once again, we're not going to be able to go and enjoy ourselves. So our fingers are crossed because I really, really am looking forward to it. I enjoy, celebrating my dad and Matt. I think it's very important because a lot of men always say, like, Father's Day is kind of overshadowed. It's really not celebrated like Mother's Day is. But I like to celebrate because I have a good father for my kids.
Hey, anything for the kids, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but right now we kind of just rambling right now.
I mean, what can we talk about,
yeah,
man?
We don't have no emails this week.
No
I think nothing except for Candy to be featured on the show.
Man, what y'all doing out there, man, for, you know what I'm saying, this quarantine? How y'all spending y'all time, man? Maybe y'all can give us some examples, some ideas of what we can be doing during this quarantine. You feel me? I know it's going to be a lot of quarantine babies. You know what I'm saying?
Not over here.
It's going to be, hell nah. But in general, though, I know y'all out there knocking boots. I know y'all is. Yeah, but I don't know, man. If we ain't got nothing else, man, I guess we can go ahead and close this guy out.
Yeah, we getting ready to go. My college roommate, Steph, she put me on like this little free little boot camp that somebody doing on Instagram Live at 12 o'clock. I said I might do it, or we can just go out. It's beautiful outside. I kind of want to just go outside.
Let's go outdoors.
Yeah, that's what I prefer to do. And go hit it.
We got a couple do-outs that we gonna do today. And we said we was gonna do. We got some pictures we need to hang up. We need to go to Sam's. Obviously, we need to go by the daycare, and we need to exercise.
Yes.
And you know that'll be our day.
All right, y'all. Well, it's your girl Jasmine
and your boy Matt,
and we are the
Millennial Tempo.